to coffee break.
Slow grind.
It's been a while.
The morning is always pretty slow for me.
Yeah, and I was really busy the past couple of days.
Yeah, how was Hawaii?
Yeah.
Why did you hate the people of Hawaii, man?
Yeah, I love Hawaii. Hawaii is Hawaii's great.
It was a quick trip. It wasn't that long. Also.
Yeah, quick trip. Just wanted a quick little getaway. We went to Kaua'i, which was a little more expensive than I was thinking.
Must be nice.
No, I say that in a bad way. I don't know if I'd go back. Other islands I would, but
Okay.
Kauai, I think there's a lot of cool like little hikes and stuff like that, but the reality is it's not. I don't know. I think the other islands have a lot more to offer. A lot better food, more stuff to do.
Is this one just hiking and then surfing?
It's more nature. It's
right.
not. The infrastructure isn't as built out, so it is nice to just get away if you want to disconnect. But for my vacation,
So you were spending most of the time on resorts anyway, right?
yeah, but we try to go out every day, a couple hours at least, and then we, go take a look at some hikes, take a look at some scenery. But the island's not that large either, so you can kind of do everything in like 3 days.
Okay.
And then after that, it's kind of like why go back unless there's like really good food and we're like, oh really?
Yeah. How's the hotel though?
Hotel's great.
Yeah.
Grand Hyatt sponsor us.
Okay.
At some point, it'd be great. Yeah, it's pretty good. Probably not worth. I mean, it's almost. I think it's almost $1,000 a night.
Oh wow.
So it's not cheap, but I would also say only use points. I wouldn't go there for cash. I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah.
All right.
Honor.
I miss this. I miss getting some good coffee.
Some morning routine.
Yeah, I know. No, I need to get used to this. This is it.
Yeah, I think you can need to shift the plan a little bit. I just did that also.
Okay. We're still figuring out our settings, so bear with us.
Yeah. So what they told us is that we can't really hang it from the ceiling, which is what we were doing. So we had to take everything down, and then we found these rods that you can just push against the wall. You don't have to nail anything, and then they're surprisingly sturdy.
Yeah, I like it. Only issue being now is I'm kind of clumsy, so I broke a lamp. So now we need to go to IKEA, get that fixed. Ideally, if we could have one more lamp right here in the center, I think it'll balance out the. Should we get more plants? Or?
Yeah, we definitely should get more plants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like standing ones on the left and right.
Exactly.
Down on here.
The Doug told me what kind of plants we should get.
Okay. Nice.
I forgot the name of it, but he said he said Home Depot is actually the best place for it.
Okay, let's go to Home Depot. They have a pretty big one, I think, close to. Remember the beach we went to, Thornton Beach, that I took you to, and I was like, oh, it's a nice little hike.
Oh, Data City.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty big one there.
So, dim sum and then.
No. As a quick life update, Nolan and I are embarking on our long awaited fitness journey. So we're both.
Yeah, we've been talking for a long time.
Yeah. And
we keep saying that it shouldn't be that hard.
But it's really hard.
But for us, I just want a six pack. Is that too hard? Is that too much to ask? I just want a six pack.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I was chatting with that friend I told you about him. He's a vegetarian.
Right.
His whole life.
Right.
And I told him I don't think I ever had a six pack. And then he told me I don't think I never had not have a six pack.
Must be nice.
Must be
nice.
You
said he's also like CrossFit and he does.
Oh yeah, he goes to the gym like 5-6 times a day. So if anybody deserve a six pack, it's him.
Right.
But yeah, so I brought the scale, which is at the corner of the office from my apartment. Every morning we're gonna come in before we sit down for coffee. We're gonna weigh ourselves. We're gonna write the stuff on the whiteboard, and then we're gonna track it every day. We're gonna track our macros and do it the proper way. Yep. What did you have for dinner last night?
I didn't even know the weight, but it was a big fucking chicken breast. It was big. You know how Costco ones are pretty big. I feel like
they are.
Yeah,
they are.
I think each one has to be like 0.7, 0.8 pounds.
Because the package they all say this weigh the same. You know, they all say it's 450 grams each bag, which I'm like,
No.
are you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Each one feels so heavy. I want to say I probably got. Yeah, I think each breast is like 400 grams. That's what it feels like to me. It's almost like
No.
a pound.
No,
Okay, it's not a pound.
No.
Alright. Fine, maybe. It felt like it. Good. Yeah.
Each I think
Half
each
pound.
packet. I think each packet they say is 150. But no, sorry. 500 grams, which is a pound. Each
500
individual, you know, they're. I think
It has to be more because we
Yeah.
pay like $30 and it's $5.99 a pound, right? So,
okay.
so that
okay,
means
okay,
it's
okay.
5 pounds at least.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. It felt like a lot though.
Yeah.
Because like I don't enjoy chicken breast. I don't enjoy white meat as much. Like I love red meat, but for that.
And also chicken breast compared to chicken thigh.
Yeah.
Like I know people.
It's
I
like
should.
pork belly versus like
Yeah.
it's so different. Yeah.
I think I don't know. Is it the Asian heritage or just you have a natural appreciation for different cuts of meat,
I agree,
and
yeah.
the leaner like leanness of the meat doesn't necessarily means that it tastes better. Actually, it's most of the time it means that it's shitty.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of people like it though.
I know. A lot of people like it.
Yeah, Christine actually loves white meat too.
Yeah.
Well, don't clip that, but she likes she likes the lean taste of like a good chicken breast, whereas I'm So for me, it's like reframing my mind to just choke down protein.
Just
like
love chicken breast.
No, I don't think I'll ever love it. I think
Yeah.
it really just comes down to like how do I convince myself to just choke this down for the sake of my body, and that's what I did last night.
I don't know if that's true. Like when I first started with kale, I hated kale.
Okay.
I told you I hated kale.
Yeah.
It's like eating sandpaper.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And then I started doing it, eating sweet green for salad every day.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
What happened? You put blower nose on TV?
Nah, you can do anything on camera. It's fine.
Yeah, it's interesting. During the talk show, nobody really blew their nose.
Yeah. It's
Like
good.
with Jimmy Kimmel, with whoever. I wonder how they do it.
It's because they have etiquette and all. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think I just like I didn't even cut it. It was just a whole chicken breast, and I was just eating that with rice. And I was
sous vide.
Yeah, sous vide. Definitely recommend sous vide.
Yeah.
It's pretty juicy. I'm not gonna lie. It actually makes it somewhat palatable.
Okay. Is it just salt and pepper?
Salt, pepper, paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. No,
Damn.
nothing with like. I didn't use any oil. I didn't.
Damn, that's so clean, dude.
I'm trying to get it dialed all the way in. So once I start adding oils, like I'm kind of just recalibrating. I want to shock my body.
Yeah.
Once I'm good to go, I'll probably add some like. I like lemon on like a good maybe some butter. Like
You may have difficulty in the bathroom, man. Like
Dude.
just suddenly not.
That's what.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you noticed.
Already. I usually go very
easily
well.
Yeah.
And every morning I go first thing.
Yeah.
Today I haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
Yeah. It's because
Why is that?
It's because the oil. Like
lack of oil. Or
the lack of oil.
Is that really?
Yeah, like the moment you have a meal, like that is rich in oil,
Right.
like you'll feel it right away.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. It's like
I'm
literally.
hoping this helps too. Coffee does help the diarrhea.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to, but oh man, this tastes great. I miss this.
Oh, it's great. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's really good. I think I do like it more watered. Like
Yeah. I think I need to figure out a way to how to not hit my head with this.
Yeah. You can put it more center if you want. It's not gonna hit me, so you can put it more this way. I tweaked my neck yesterday while hitting shoulder.
You did?
That's why I'm like having a hard. I'm like slowly. Dude,
We can switch positions.
Yeah. It's been rough, man.
So when did you get back last night?
Got back at like 10:30 and then Ubered.
Damn.
Yeah. Doing okay though. Doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaua'i. Going back to Hawaii in 2 months with family. Not to sound. But my wife works hard, and I think she deserves everything. So, But yeah, we're going to Maui with
Okay.
the family, making
Yeah.
that an annual tradition. So it'll be
Oh,
one.
nice. What do they do when they get there?
I think they just enjoy
Yeah.
they're getting there in the
Yeah,
age.
take some
so,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, for them, they just enjoy seeing young life and people going around.
Abs.
Good
everywhere.
weather. Yeah,
Yeah.
not mine, but they'll see my nice beer belly. But yeah,
It's gonna happen, man. 3 months.
the-
3 months.
3 months. That's tight, dude.
I know it's tight, but
But
3 months.
you gotta
I think
make
is
it-
when
yeah.
you will see. Well, I think 1 month and a half is when you will see like really interesting result. You're like,
Right,
Huh.
right.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can drop like 15.
Oh, you drop more than that.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you can
Okay.
get to 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just told everyone I weigh over. I'll go fuck myself. Alright, cool. With shoes and clothes
Yeah.
on, to be
Sorry,
fair.
180 kg.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I don't think I've been like very physically motivated over the past,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when we first met, I was pretty physically motivated.
Yeah.
That's when I was trimming down a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell people the story? I mean, you were really skinny back then. You were. Yeah, we can make this episode about health and fitness.
All right,
Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, you were eating like kimchi fried tofu over rice
Yeah,
for lunch.
I went like plant or very close to
Yeah, yeah.
plant based for a while just to
because-
try it.
Was it because of that movie? The
Yeah.
documentary? Yeah.
The documentary
Game
was
Changer,
Game Changers was an interesting documentary, but I think I've always wanted to just try it for an extended period.
Yeah.
I went like vegetarian for a couple
Yeah.
months before
Yeah.
just to try it, and I felt cleaner.
Yeah.
I think it's good, especially when you're paired with running, but not muscle building.
Yeah.
But as a runner back then, I was running 7 miles a day, give or take. And
Wow.
I think I just needed like a lot of carbs and a lot of.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in hindsight, I should just had a lot of protein. But
Yeah.
yeah, I dropped down to 155 at
Yeah.
my lowest. I'm probably sitting at 190, about 200 right now,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But yeah, I mean,
But you have a lot more muscle than you had before.
I had
And
no
muscle
muscle
weight
before.
does
Now
make more. Yeah.
I had zero muscle before. Now I have negligible muscle. But I'm working on it. Yeah.
Sam Sulik, sponsor us.
Yeah, Sam Sulik is inspiring to say the least.
I mean, yeah, when you run a lot, you definitely need a lot of fuel for your body. And
Right.
I mean, you do see a lot of pro athletes going plant-based. However, I do think that they have pretty reliable, protein sources that they can,
Mhm.
consistently
Yeah.
intake. But for average people like us who just want to try it out, it's really hard to just eat tofu every single day.
Right.
You know?
like they have access to like the
Yeah.
freshest greens
Yeah.
and like the nice yeah.
I also don't think excess eating of any one ingredient is that good for you.
I
Like
agree.
even if it's like healthy ingredients like tofu.
Right.
But anyways, so same thing. I went full vegan. I also tried a whole period of eating only nothing but the impossible meat, Beyond Meat.
Oh yeah.
of the world.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's interesting. I developed a really good taste for it. I really liked it to
Yeah.
one point, and then I realized, holy shit, I have to keep buying this every single day.
Yeah, it's pricier too.
Yeah.
It's not at a price point where it
Yeah.
makes economical sense for a lot of people.
And then you flip to the back and you look at all the ingredients. You're like,
Right. You're like,
is this
it's not-
really healthier?
Yeah.
You know?
Versus like grass fed, grass finished. beef,
Just
or- yeah.
chicken or just
Right.
meat, right? Or wild caught salmon.
Right,
Right. Like,
right.
is it really better?
Can
You
we
know?
eat salmon now though? We're trimming every. Yeah, we're cutting down pretty severe.
I think salmon still works, but if you want fish in general, just get tuna.
Tuna, yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
might just have to do like tuna sashimi. And
that's
like,
extremely lean. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I love salmon. I
Yeah.
love hamachi, like all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fattier fish.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so good, but
Oh man, salmon was so good.
yeah, it sucks.
I'm still surprised that H Mart salmon section, that thing is sashimi grade.
It's good, right?
Is it really sashimi grade?
Yeah, I mean, dude, a lot of people even eat Costco salmon.
I heard that.
I question that.
Like
a little.
frozen salmon. though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've questioned that a bit. But
I think technically it makes sense because unless you're eating fish straight on a boat, just after you
you
fish
have
it,
right.
you have to freeze it at some point.
Right.
So there's
right.
not really any technically fresh fish
Right.
that you see, right? unless you buy it from the pier or on the boat.
Right.
So.
We should do that, by the way.
What?
We should go buy fresh fish and just grill it
Oh,
and eat it. Oh,
dude,
so good.
that would be
Yeah.
so. Like, I think there's two ways to do it. One is actually get on a boat, and
Right.
go fishing, which I want to do.
I do want to do that. Let's do it. I'm down.
And then another one is, let's say, go down Half Moon Bay or something.
Right.
And then there's like piers over there.
Yeah.
You can just buy it from the boat.
Yeah, we can do oysters. We can.
Oh.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Have you been to the Hog Island up north?
When I was young, yeah.
Oh my god.
When I was super young, I think I was in elementary school.
Okay.
My parents took me,
Yeah.
and that was my first exposure to oysters. And at a young age, it's not
Yeah.
something that's very
The slimy goodness of the sea.
Yeah. All I remember was I took it and then I threw it up.
Yeah.
And then I was scarred and I was like, I'm never eating oysters for the rest of my life. And I just remember I threw like a huge fit about it. I was like, why'd you bring me here? And I was like so mad.
Yeah.
And then I turned like 17. I was like, oysters are so good. I was like, I love oysters. Yeah. I like the smaller, sweet ones, like the Kumamoto.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like those. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting to tell your parents that and be like,
I know, right?
yeah.
They know I love them, but they always think about that because they're
Yeah.
like that was one of the first times we saw you like blow up because you were
Yeah.
so mad, and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
no, okay.
Yeah, they're like, did you know?
Yeah.
Do you still
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah,
You little
remember.
shit.
Yeah, you ungrateful little. Drove you all the way up to one of the nicest. Yeah.
I think also the reason that they have some of the best oysters in the country is because they have the cleanest water in the country. That's what they say.
Oh, is that what they? Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
like
know
that part of the water is the cleanest in the entire America coastline.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What makes it so clean? Just like it's like far away from any like ports and.
I think it's the
all-
current.
Is the current?
I think it's the current, and also it washes, and also it's the part where
Yeah.
there's just not a lot of like human
Right,
activities.
right. Yeah.
And yeah, I think there's a documentary on it on Netflix.
Okay.
But yeah, so that part is really good. I mean, back to fish, right? Like I think salmon still works, because you do
Right.
need that fish oil,
Right.
omega-3.
Of course.
But there's still oil.
Right. Right. I mean, it's a very fatty fish. For sure.
Do you use MyFitnessPal yet?
I have it. So because I brought the scale here
Yeah,
for
yeah,
coffee,
yeah.
I actually got a different one that's like more for food.
Okay.
But that's coming in today, and then
Wow.
I'll be really dialing in
Yeah.
like all the weighing out.
Yeah.
200 grams of rice with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
400
yeah,
grams of chicken,
yeah,
2
yeah.
meals, whatever, and.
So protein is protein, right? So what I usually find, you gotta dial in up and down, like your
Right.
carb goal versus your fat goal.
Fat goal, right?
Are you
right.
more like a fat higher person or a carb higher person?
I think I'm gonna alternate, just kind of
Yeah.
listen, because like I think there's gonna be days where I'm like I wanna
Yeah.
ribeye or like
Oh,
a good
oh,
steak, and
yeah,
like
yeah.
that'll be a low carb, high fat, and then. But I don't think there's anything wrong with alternating
Yeah.
that, and then if I happen to do a long run,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do higher carb,
Yeah,
etc.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no matter what, I think protein is like tier one. Like it's
Yeah.
like that's the priority. I want to
Yeah.
get 200 grams every day, and I
Yeah.
think that's, dude, it's tough. 200.
It's
grams
not easy, huh?
Dude, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
But then, like for me though, I actually find that protein is not that hard to hit. Like
okay,
if you
yeah.
just meal prep and have a lot of just meat in your storage, and all you need to do is eat. And then
Yeah.
I'm more of a carb guy
Okay. Yeah.
in the sense that
Yeah,
because if you-
no, I'm just kidding. You look great in our sweater.
fuck yeah, our video is gonna be flagged because of that.
Mhm.
Because if you're on a deficit every single day,
Right.
like I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry
I
to
know.
eat, right? So
Yeah.
I just want a lot of quantity
Right.
of food.
Right.
You know, I don't really care what I put in
Yeah.
my body at that point, right? Like
Yeah.
you're kind of just hungry,
Right.
and at that point, the only thing that could be satisfying is eating a bowl of pasta,
Right.
right? Like, but if you're eating that, you can't really have.
Yeah.
So I have like 50 grams of fat every day, or like 40 something.
That's like decent, right?
Really?
I mean,
I think
it's
that's
not
low.
a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot, but like you'll live. I mean, you can
Yeah,
have
I'll-
like,
I'll live.
yeah,
I'll
you can
live.
have like avocado with your chicken or.
Well, I don't. Yeah, but if you, for example, if you go to Chipotle,
Oh,
like
right.
one of those Chipotle bowl,
Yeah.
even though you don't put anything on it,
Yeah.
other than just traditional
Yeah.
the toppings, you don't even touch like sour cream or whatever.
Yeah.
Just the chicken itself,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That would already blow
Yeah.
like 4 out of 5 of the
Right.
40 out of 50 of the the fat,
Right.
which is surprising because you feel like you're eating fairly clean,
Right.
and not to mention the saturated fat.
Right. That's where it's high, I think,
Yeah.
for just eating out in general. They're not going to use the best stuff because, they have to grill it in, I'm sure they coat it in a bunch of oil,
Oh my God,
etc. Yeah.
To make it taste good.
It does taste good. Chipotle is one of the best, I would say. But
Yeah.
people say Panda Express is up there too.
I still doubt it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But there's a set thing. You just get white rice, mixed greens, and the chicken teriyaki. That's all you get.
Ah,
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
okay.
But for the price, and it's actually pretty solid. Like
Wow.
the macros, one serving of their teriyaki chicken is 36 grams of protein.
Wow.
So you just get double entree of that. So bless you.
Thank you.
You get 72 grams, and then
Yeah.
just white rice and side veg. So they're that's the cleanest one of the cleanest you can eat outside.
It makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense. And people
Yeah.
buy trays of it.
Yeah,
Probably just
yeah,
put it
they'll
in the
do
fridge.
they'll do the the catering one.
Yeah.
They just order a bunch of that and they just portion it out and they're it's simple.
Oh fuck! Should I buy a sous vide machine to make my chicken?
I think you should. Oh, okay. How about this? I will make you a sous vide breast,
Uh-huh.
and then you let me know what you think. But I think you'll be like, oh wow.
Do you
chicken breast.
sear it still afterwards?
I've been so lazy. I'm just to me, I'm not gonna enjoy this food because I'm gonna sear it over
Yeah.
no oil anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just I don't care about a crust. I just want moist chicken. just choke it down or whatever. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So I've been basically just buying the Costco chicken and then slice into
Do you get organic or regular?
organic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I can afford organic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's only like what, $1.
It's double the price. It's $2.99 for regular. It's
No
$5.99
way.
for organic. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I went yesterday. I bought a huge haul, but I didn't realize it was legit 2x, and now it makes you question what the regular
Chicken is made of. Yeah.
right? It's just how could it be does it really cost
Because
2x to
because it makes. Because we know, even organic is not like chicken on
the
grade.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So how bad is?
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I was like, yikes. I mean, and then the other part of me is also
Yeah.
$2.99 a pound is very cheap though. So I guess I understand.
I mean, you don't need to save money on that.
Right.
Well, I think, like when I was in college, I did fine. It's
Right.
no organic, it's just regular. One of those huge chunks.
College, we can't afford anything.
Yeah, and it was okay. It wasn't anything too. I think it's less about taste. It's more about just hoping that, and it's not even getting to the territory of animal welfare. Just making sure that the food you're getting
Right.
is, healthy enough food.
Right.
Right. Like I do think that as animals grow up, like the things that you feed them or their living environment is going to impact the quality of the food.
Oh, of course.
Right. In
yeah.
terms of the nutritions, even
Right.
think.
I would
yeah.
think so too.
Yeah.
I'm sure the profile is very different based
Yeah.
on their environment. I mean, look at us as humans,
Yeah,
right?
that's
And
true,
like
that's
you,
true, that's
yeah. So I agree with that. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, how dialed are we getting? I mean, mostly, what have you been eating for lunch, or what do you plan on eating for?
Well, it's going to be hopefully salad.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet
So
potato.
so when last year I went on a little short period and now lost 20 pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
It was from the
I think I
summer.
remember.
Yeah, it was a period of time when we first started doing content.
Right.
It was that period of time, but we see each other every day, so probably didn't notice. But
yeah.
this is the moment you said I noticed.
Yeah. You looked great.
But what I did was, because you have to kind of eat out for lunch, right? Because I don't work from home. Salad,
Right.
poke bowl with tuna only.
Right.
Gai chicken rice.
Yeah, gai chicken's pretty good.
Yeah. Or like, just make sure that you get just carbs and veggies and
Right.
whatever, instead of something that's cooked very heavily processed,
Right.
right? So salad usually does the job, or assembled stuff usually do the job.
Right.
And then at dinner you just eat whatever you meal prep.
Right.
And then you make sure you hit the gym every day.
Right.
What's your gym schedule?
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying more of a bodybuilder split over like a push pull legs recently because I like the focus and it's shorter gym time for me. I remember when I was on push pull leg, my sessions would be almost an hour. Just because you're hitting chest and then shoulders and then you want to end on triceps. It's just so much volume.
Yeah.
But now I'm just chest,
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
legs,
Yeah.
shoulders, arms,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
and then
nice.
just that is so. I feel like I'm in and out 40 minutes now.
Nice.
I hit like very quick. I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, incline bench,
Yeah.
incline dumbbells,
Yeah.
and then flies,
Yeah.
and then I'm done. So
Nice.
I don't know. I kind of like the quick, and it's just like, and you get to focus on it. I feel like I'm building it better because
Yeah.
like there's days where obviously like I don't like the mental
Yeah,
work of
yeah.
okay, I did chest first last push
Yeah,
day, so
yeah,
now I have to
yeah.
do shoulders, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
but now I can actually see like, oh, like my shoulders are getting
Progress,
stronger.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I think it's better, but
Okay.
we'll see how long that.
Yeah. What I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do push pull legs. I think you can
Okay.
have a little bit of variation
Mm.
with that, but time is definitely a big factor.
Right.
Like the only way to get them a sub 1 hour, like 45 minutes, whatever, is
Yeah.
doing that, right?
Right.
Because you're targeting a smaller area, more concentrated.
Right.
I just don't like a short gym session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just don't like a short gym session. I feel like I'm already there. You might as well to. So I kind of just put on my headphone and then just kind of go for it.
I see.
And then I wrap it up with, well, last year, one of the reasons I lost weight was also because I always bundle a little bit of cardio
Okay.
towards the end of the session, which I'm probably gonna start doing again.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that whenever I go, I make sure that I feel sweaty and tired afterwards.
I see.
Yeah. I don't have to always, but one more thing that I noticed is that I've been trying to do a Friday stretch session.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
it's a Monday to Thursday, kind of just go more,
Right.
do your thing, and then Friday, I just go to one of the yoga room at the end of the
Okay.
hallway,
Nice.
which is usually pretty quiet.
Right.
Not a lot of people go there, and then I go in there and I just do like 35 to 45 minutes of
That's a lot. Wow.
well, I got this program when I was in China.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in China, I was in Shanghai, and
Yeah.
then a friend of mine was
This is always gonna be a problem unless we
Yeah.
hang it.
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah. I need something that like
Yeah.
pins that. Yeah.
A friend of mine was a author.
Okay.
That wrote a book about China. So he currently lives in Shanghai. I was visiting him. I was living in his apartment, and he originally he's a white guy from California.
Right.
Played water polo his whole life. He
Yeah.
was shredded his whole life.
Right.
And then moved to China, and then he gained a little weight. And then he
Okay.
was like, I don't like how I look, so he actually found a personal trainer.
Nice.
Okay. And then, remember, this is China, so it's
Right.
$100 an hour.
That's a lot.
$100 an hour.
700 RMB or something like that.
600 RMB.
Yeah.
A session,
Hey, that's
right? That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, he makes USD.
Right.
So he can. But that's still
It's a lot.
right. Like you've been in China, you know how. So $100 an hour, and then he essentially booked me a session.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I was there, not with him, but I trained with his personal trainer,
Right.
and he showed me a whole bunch of shit,
Yeah.
like things that I never thought possible,
Right.
or not possible. It's just things I've never done before, and I actually feel that holy shit, this is extremely challenging.
Right.
Yeah, like I do think that mobility and stretching becomes more and more important
Yeah.
as you start doing things like this.
Right. And
Um,
you're getting older, etc.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that more.
Okay.
Yeah, foam rolling and all that. Yeah.
Maybe we should do yoga. We could be like Viore, the joy. I mean,
Have you
Yeah.
tried? Actually, I'm super curious about Pilates.
okay, Christine has done Pilates a lot.
Uh-huh.
She says it's a lot of core involvement. She said it's tiring because it's very different,
Mhm.
but
Once you
it
get
will be
used to it.
challenging. It will be
Uh-huh.
challenging
Uh-huh.
for us, but but at the same token, I'm kind of like
If she can do.
no. She's fit. She's fit. It's just for me. I don't think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in and get the same amount of effort as like me
Yeah,
hitting
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
squat day.
Yeah,
Like like that's like
yeah, yeah.
tiring.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like that. It's more like prolonged.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like running a marathon. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like it's my guess, but I'm open to try it once. Or
Whoever's watching this video,
I
which
know,
we appreciate,
Yeah.
that runs a Pilates studio.
Oh yeah. Let
Yeah,
us
the
know.
person's gonna listen to you.